Stay tuned for my video right here on Social Goals.
Before we started the show too, you're not having a good time. Wait, if you're not having a good time, you're wasting your time. You say that every night.
Situationships and all things. Thank you so much.
mother at 17, so I was in school, being a mother. I always was, I guess, the goofy one. Never clicked up. Always hopped around. I was on the cafeteria, hopped around at everybody's table. I don't know, I was always I'm known for being friendly and happy and nice.
Okay. It would be nice if everyone was that way, huh?
Right.
All right, so, like I said, before, we connected, I talked to you, I see you, and there's this clique. Like, can we introduce the clique? One of the people, like I say, personally, that's my brother, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to, speak on your people, but like you say, that's my brother, I love him to death. Mm-hmm. And she actually have her guests in the building for everybody that's watching. So would you like to tell us a little bit about, your clique, know?
Okay, so this is my tribe.
Okay, tribe.
Fake clique. This is my tribe. Okay. We ain't no gang bangers. We don't bang them but love.
So if you get mad at anybody, does anybody get put out the tribe and they can come back? They have to reapply for the tribe?
No, we locked in. We all got tagged.
Okay.
We locked in for life.
Like a gang?
Forever.
Okay.
No, not like a gang. Gang? Yeah, gang for the Lord. That's what we do. Gang for love. That's all we do.
Okay.
But so when you
sure. I mean, this your show.
Right. So this is my tribe, y'all. I'm Fee. Y'all gotta get up. Gotta introduce y'all. So I'm gonna introduce Eddie Key first.
Shout out to Eddie Key. Eddie Key in the building, y'all.
Eddie Key is in the building. Make sure y'all.
Eddie Key.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Eddie Key, you can follow me on social media at EDDY_CAYD. I do live music. I've bbeen dropping singles. We go.
Beautiful.
Hey, you see, he plugged it. Hey, y'all heard that. That's what's up.
And then we got my Billy. I call him William. Y'all cannot call him William. I'm so sorry.
What's up, everybody? I'm finally back in the building with the social goals with my good friend Fee here. I'm so happy to be back. I look forward to seeing you guys soon with some great projects coming from Fee La Sophie.
Alright, because you have my squeeze a little too hard.
All right, so we get to learn a little bit about our tribe. Like I said, that's dope to see people who come and support, what you do and what you're doing and believe in your vision. Okay, so, this podcast is actually about entrepreneurship, and it's something we kind of touched on the radio, like so you've been doing this for a minute. You started working at 17? 18? Mm-hmm. So you were a young parent. Mm-hmm. So you did realize that, look, I don't like people telling me what to do, or I want to work for myself. Mm-hmm. So what has been the pros and cons of you being an entrepreneur so far?
So the pros was the support mostly for me. Like, not even just financially, but just the support period. Like, whenever I would post, like, I'm about to sell something, like, people show love, they shared it, which would meant a lot, because nobody has to do it. And the financial part came into, it was definitely a blessing. It motivated me and showed me I could actually do. That's probably the first big thing I actually just did. Like, actually invested into, trusted in, and just did it on my own. So I was very proud of myself. The self-motivation was the reward for sure. And the growth. The cons, sometimes not selling them, which is okay though. I can't say making them is a con. It does get time consuming though.
Okay.
But really, it's not much of a con because it's something I enjoy doing.
Okay.
Makes me happy.
So you being free, but you're not free, you know. Okay, I get it. So we're here today to talk about Hush Plushies. Mm-hmm. Okay, how did you come up with the concept of Hush Puppies? When people see, like teddy bears, you think of something like something that's happened to someone. You normally have that person you can talk to, or object that you can love. So what motivated you to come up with this concept? So honestly,
I'll be honest. So I was looking for stash jars. I was looking because I'm used to like the fake food cans and stuff like that. And I was on TikTok. I was
Okay.
looking for stash jars. I wanted to make stash jars, but I wasn't even thinking about the Hush Plushies. And I ended up running across someone they were doing just like only Care Bears, and they were doing them like different type of ways, but they was putting it so where they could hide stuff. So I probably sat on the idea because I have children, so I like to hide my things. And I probably sat on the idea for like 2 years, and then I moved back here. I was in Texas when I thought of I wanted to do that. And I also wasn't in a space where I could really do it. And so when I came back here to Louisiana, it just would not leave me alone. Like, it was just on my brain, like, man, you need to go and do that. Ain't nobody else doing it. So just go ahead and do it. So I had ended up looking for like vendors, people with type of or whatever kind of black teddy bears and plushies. And I ended up finding a pretty decent vendor and ended up reaching out to them and ordering everything I needed, and ended up just doing it and learning. Like, it definitely made me interested in crafting. So I learned how to the best way to do them, secure them. I had some trial runs. It was a lot of them I had to just give away for free because I had to do it a couple times. But after I got down,
Okay.
I sold out.
Okay, so you said when you came from Texas, was that the Bethany side of Texas that you was at?
I was actually in
We just trying to make sure everybody know,
I was
Ms.
actually
Fields.
in Killeen, Texas for 3 years.
Okay.
For a while, I needed to be there for some reason. The guy said I need to go there to learn something. I guess to appreciate my home, because it definitely made me appreciate.
Okay, and home is Bethany. I know we're still hitting on that, but we got to make sure that everyone understands who's listening and watching.
Cattle, Bolger Parish.
Okay.
It's always Louisiana.
Always Louisiana.
Always.
Okay. All right. So moving on. I know this is one of your talents and that is your business. For those who may not know, what else do you do?
I do spoken word.
Okay. So for those that are watching, she does spoken word. If you're in the Shreveport area, you can check out at Words of a Lattes. And you've been there, you said pretty much every Monday?
Every Monday. Words of a Lattes. I did have a few events that just passed by. I do have a poet page with like my poetry and stuff. It is it's called the Book of Philosophy, and that's where I post like whatever I have upcoming. Also, if you're on my personal page, I'm gonna post what I have upcoming and stuff. But every Monday, majority of the time, I'm going to be at Words of a Lattes.
Okay. So you said the Book of Philosophy. So we talked offline about that word philosophy. Break that down for us, because we know what philosophy is. I look at philosophy as a word of wisdom, knowledge.
Right.
But this is something that people don't know that is actually your new name. So can you break that down from where did it come from and what does that mean to you?
Okay, so philosophy is spelled P-H-I, which my name is Sophia. I go by Phi, so it's philosophy. So it's P-H-I-L-O-S-O-P-H-I-E. And it was created by one of the tribe members, William. That's Billy. It was created by him. It's wordplay off my name and my nickname. And my name, Sophia, itself means wisdom. It just all just intertwines, period. It's just beautiful. It was perfect. He made it perfectly. So, that's where it came from William. And I ran with it. And that's what it is.
Okay, and for those that are watching, William, she said we can't call him William, but we're talking about Mr. Billy Anderson Jr.,
yes.
aka AEW's. He supports AEW heavily.
He an old social go big.
Yes, he is. He's still a social go. He just, he's being defiant. So that's just how he roll. So we're continuing on. So for those that don't know, we have a surprise coming up with Miss Philosophy, and I think I'm saying it wrong. I'm still saying the philo. The philo.
Philo is a cute nickname, though.
But it's not philo.
No,
it's
I
philo.
like that. Philo.
Oh, I was right.
Fee, yeah.
Fee. Low.
Fee.
Okay.
Fee like money.
Money. Okay, gotcha. All right. For those that continue to support Social Goats and follow us on. This young lady, y'all gonna see her more often. We're in the works of y'all seeing her more often. Is that something you want to talk about right now? We kind of still want to keep that under wraps.
Talk about it.
You want me to tell them or you want to tell them?
You tell them.
Me tell them?
You go.
Okay. So that unique word that we just talked about, Miss Fala, there's a dash in the middle, Sophie, which is her name. You know, we want to, you know, get her into radio and podcasting because, like I said, she has a very interesting story that we want to talk about. And, you know, for those that support us, you know, we've had many podcasts, but this one's going to be a whole lot different because there's going to be some things that'll be implemented into it. But we can't tell y'all everything because we want y'all to see it first. Once you see it, we can talk more about it. All right, so getting back to you being an entrepreneur, and I did ask you, you know, about what else you do, and you say you do spoken word. I feel that is and also could be considered being an entrepreneur because you're up there actually.
Right.
Go ahead. What you about to say? What you about to say?
Okay, so yes, I was definitely blessed yesterday to actually like go record one of my spoken words. Like I didn't even think of that. I didn't even know people did that. So my friend hit me up and he was like, he an audio engineer, one of the best in the city. He inboxed me and he was telling me like when he go work out in the gym, that's what he listens to. He listens to spoken word, you know, and like, you know, lo-fi music and stuff like that. So he was like, I've never done it, so I wanna experiment with you to do it or whatever. Man, like we went in there and it was like so dope. So like I literally like, and I get to make a video to it. So like I'm looking at it now as like, yeah, this is like another lane of entrepreneurship. Like I can make income off of this because I'm gonna put my track on like Spotify and stream my stuff and make a video to it, and like because people listen to spoken word.
Absolutely, podcasting is really popular.
Yeah,
you know, so I think you can change the game with what you're about to bring, and you know I'm looking forward to it. And I don't want to take any credit for this, y'all. I mean, this young lady, like I said, if you watch her Words Over Lattes, if you watch her and you follow her on social media, and speaking of that, how can people reach you about purchasing, you know, your Hush Plushies? And about maybe talking to you about maybe some spoken word pieces. Like, what's your preferred method of contact? Okay,
so for the Hush Plushies, I have a page on Facebook for it. It's just Hush Plushies. It's gonna pop up. You're gonna see the green and the purple there. Or if you're on my personal, you can hit me up. And then for my poetry and spoken word, it's definitely on the Book of Philosophy page. I put it on my personal page, but not as much as my Book of Philosophy page. Like that page is legit. Like, that's all it's for. Okay. So.
All right, and just for those that are listening on the radio, is there any websites they can go to? Is this strictly getting in contact with you on social media for your Hush Plushies?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Soon.
So those that are listening, it's coming soon. But make sure if you're on social media, and what social media platforms are you on? So if people want to look you up and pick your brain.
I'm a little up in age, so I'm really on Facebook mostly. I'm on Instagram too. I don't really be on there as much, but I'm about to. So yeah, I'm on Instagram. My name on there is Philosophy. It's PHI.LO.Sophie. And Facebook is, you can look me up, Sophia Philosophy Fields. You can type in Sophia Fields, they'll pop up. Okay. And that's pretty much, I think that's it. Oh, I'm on TikTok. On TikTok, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all wait on TikTok. I gotta get that one together.
Okay, is there something we need to know? Is it maybe, I mean, if you wanted to rate it, is it G or can it be rated R?
I was like no, it's a C. I'm like, my TikTok is pretty much a straight comedy. It's not.
Oh, so like when you watch movies, they have a C up there for comedy? I thought it all started at G. I mean, I didn't know that. So look, for those watching, look, I apologize for my stupidity. I never knew that.
But you know, when it come on, it's like it got a C up there at the little, right here at the little thing at the TV, and it be like C comedy, adult situations. Stop playing.
I never knew that.
On the info on the guide, you know, it'd be like comedy.
Okay.
That's what it's gonna be under. Yeah.
Right. We don't want to come to words of
I'm just funny.
Okay, so we don't want to come to words over lattes. You talking about this interview, talking about this dude didn't know that the C stand for comedy.
I'm gonna tell him about you.
Okay, look.
Well, you might as well come so you can be there.
Definitely can't do that now. Definitely can't do that now. So, what type of words would you like to tell someone who may want to take the path that you take that you've taken to become an entrepreneur? Words of encouragement.
Do it. What is it, William? You can't do the thing till you do the thing.
Okay.
You don't know till you do it. Like, you don't fail unless you don't do it. So you gotta do it. Cause at first, I ain't gonna fake them bears that were wearing me out, cutting my heads off. It was tiring, and I was like, bruh. And then what if somebody don't buy them? Like, don't listen to none of that. Just don't discourage yourself. Just do it. You don't know until you do it.
All right, y'all. Like I say, this young lady is very busy. Like I say, you will see her soon, or you will see her even more on the Social Goals platforms coming soon. And the variations, the times and days we'll get with y'all, and that's to be determined. I really appreciate you coming through.
I appreciate the invite. I appreciate
This philosophy.
the opportunity.
Thank you, philosophy for coming through and talking with us. And like I said, it was an honor. And for those, you already know, when you get the call, you up. It's Before the Vision. I'm Shady Will. We about to check up out of here. Make sure you continue to follow us. We about to shout out our sponsors, and we go holla.